Alright you guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is sort out the hair, because when we start applying makeup it will be a lot easier if we have like our hair away from the face. So the first thing we're gonna do is basically just pull it into sections. It doesn't need to be perfect at all because we're gonna start teasing the hair to give a lot of dimension and body and texture, and like you've been sleeping in a grave and you know your hair got messy. So basically I'm first gonna kind of brush through my hair. This is gonna be really hard for me because my hair is super fine and straight, and I actually don't have a mirror with me, so that's gonna be fun. So basically I'm just taking like a tooth comb, doesn't matter, and you just want to start teasing your hair. So I think I'll just gonna like speed through this process. This is not the healthiest thing for your hair, but YOLO. The thing you're gonna do now is basically just push it upwards in a giant messy ponytail if your hair elastic can handle it, because currently I seem to have a lot of hair. So just put it in a really big ponytail. It does not need to be neat, obviously. You can even just leave it like a giant poof like this, and then I'm just gonna tuck in the ends. My bangs don't really matter because I am gonna use like this tiara thing I got from Primark. Just gonna fake like a little tiara. Kind of push it upwards again. Alright, so I just tried working with a wax and it didn't turn out really well, so we're gonna do an alternative that I think is even better, because not everybody has like that fake skin type of product, because yeah, it's not really easy to find. So we're gonna use toilet paper. Now how you're gonna do this is basically take the thinnest toilet paper you can find, and yeah, take a few layers. Now I want to do like teeth on like just one side of my mouth, and by doing that I'm first gonna actually take an eyeliner, just any old liquid liner. I'm just gonna use this black L'Oreal one because it's super wet and easy to work with, and I'm gonna first outline where I want the lip situation to go. So I do have some pieces of tissue I tried applying, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so it's gonna be something like this. Don't worry, this is not gonna be visible, so it doesn't really matter. This is just like a guidance. Now I'm gonna take just one little piece of this tissue, and I'm gonna tear it into half, because you don't want to start with too much. And then I'm gonna take eyelash glue, if I can find it. So you just want to end up with something like this, which looks really weird, but basically just try making something that can replicate like your lip is continuing, like it's not just, you know, smooth, because if you applied your fake teeth like this just onto the skin, it would look just really bad. So just try and mimic your lips, and then give it a few seconds to start drying, and then just pop it onto the side of your face. So this is gonna be super hard without a mirror, but we'll try. Alright, now I'm just gonna take some scissors and go underneath it. This is just the part you need to be really careful that you don't cut yourself. Alright, now you have this piece that's kind of sticking out, and you're gonna just basically stick it down to the lower part. So again, you have and then I'm gonna show you what's the next step. It's so hard to talk with this on. We're moving on. So oh god, this is so hard. I'm gonna take my Vichy dermablend foundation. This is the most high coverage foundation I have, and I'm just gonna pop it on the back of my hand. It doesn't really matter what color I'm gonna be using because we'll be mixing it with a little bit of white paint, and this is from Mehron. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the teeth or the nails. I'm using the Elegant Touch Totally Bare nails because they're kind of are the most similar to teeth, I guess. Maybe not. Oops. Alright, so I'm gonna use different sizes because obviously teeth are different sizes, and I'm gonna use the same lash glue I was using before to add on the teeth. Alright, now we're gonna sculpt out the cheeks, and for that I'm gonna be using my Illamasqua Heroine eyeshadow that I absolutely love for contouring, and I'm generously gonna pack it on my crease brush and apply it into the hollows of the cheeks. I'm also gonna go slightly higher than normal because I really want to look ghostly pale and skinny and just gross. Alright, now I'm going to use this Au Naturel palette from Sleek, and I'm going to take this grayish color right here, just kind of to blend the contours and make them even more. And I'm also going to contour my nose. Alright, we're going to come back to the face later. First we're going to do the eyes. So I'm going to take this gray color I was taking before and the same brush I was using and go all over the crease in the eyes. Now I'm going to take my Sigma 3D HD Precision Kabuki brush, and I'm going to take, what am I going to take? I think this color right here, which has a tiny bit of shimmer, which is going to kind of make it a bit glam, I guess. I kind of like it. And we're just going to go on the other corner. Don't be afraid to go all the way into the inner corner. This really does not need to be super precise or clean looking. If anything, it shouldn't be. So just pack it on right in the inner corner, make yourself look super tired. Alright, now we're gonna go into the blackest shadows you have. I'm gonna use my MAC Carbon eyeshadow that I absolutely love because it's super jet black, and we are gonna use, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay brush that comes with the Naked palettes. And I'm just gonna really load up the brush and go underneath the eyes. All the way in. You can even kind of bring it into the side of the nose. And then again blend it up with the brush you was using before. Alright, so I kind of feel like I need a bruise right here. So I'm just gonna take the black. Actually, I'm gonna mix the two colors. I'm gonna mix Carbon from MAC with a little bit of Club, which is kind of a duochrome greenish purpley color. And while I'm waiting for my little situation here to set completely, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna start pressing right here and show you kind of how to make a bruise. So feel like this. I'm gonna go back to the color and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that gray and a bit of purple. Just gonna mix them together. Start dispersing the color right into the hairline. We're gonna need a little bit of red, I think. So I'm actually gonna use the blush palette from Sleek in the shade Sugar, and I'm gonna use this color right here, the purpley winey color. Just go over it. Alright, that's great. Now to make this part look more realistic, first I'm gonna take a pair of scissors and just kind of cut off any excess that we don't need, especially around this area right here. Here. Alright, so to make this part here a bit more realistic, I'm gonna add some Stage Blood. This is also from Mehron and this color is dark blood. So I'm gonna... Alright, so I'm just gonna shake it a little bit, and I have never worked with fake blood and oh my god, that's disgusting. Alright, I'll go with it. You see what I do for YouTube? It's crazy. I love you guys. Okay, so this really is kind of disgusting. I'm just gonna start applying it